That's not mine. Unclog a shower drain fast and easy. You know the feeling of water filling up around your ankles when you're in the shower? It's nasty, it sucks, but we've all been there. Some of us let it last a little bit longer than others. Well, let's fix it. So it's funny because I was like a homeowner today. I needed something to show somebody how to unclog a drain, and I ran down to Lowe's and this is what I picked up. Now when I first started my plumbing company, I used a tool very similar to this. What it is, it's a top sink snake, and this is what professional plumbers use to unclog drains in lavatories, bathtubs, showers, not toilets. I've had people call me, well, I've ran a snake down the toilet and it didn't work. I get to their house and this is what they've got. Yeah, most of the time, this isn't gonna work. Now, for a tub or shower, this is fantastic. For a lavatory, again, really good stuff to use. Now, this can be done with or without a drill. And I say that because some people have them around the house, some don't. Most plumbers will use this with a drill motor, but what you've got a little knob down here you tighten up. This is for the automatic feed. So you snug it up a little bit and turn this knob, see how it comes out? Well, that's what you're wanting it to do. You want it to come out so it'll go down in the sewer and actually retrieve whatever may be down there.
And then you just pull that.
You know, like hair that's not mine. Anyway, we're gonna reel this back in, and then we're gonna go over here and hook it up to a drill motor, which is what most professional plumbers use. We're gonna show you how to unclog a drain fast and easy. All right, so if this was not a trainer, and I hope you can see that it is, this is actually our trainer for a bathtub and a shower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you, first of all, we've already got the drain pulled. Now, this does not have a drain on it, but this is piped in just like a real shower, just like what you would have at home. So you're gonna remove the grate on your drain. There's normally a couple of screws there, then you just pop it up. You may need a little chisel, a little screwdriver, something to scrape it off to make sure you can see the edge all the way around before you remove it. And then once you remove it, it's wide open. Now I gotta tell you, I've been on a job before where I couldn't get the grate off. It was actually mortared in really tight, and I didn't want to chip it up too bad, so I decided I was just gonna go ahead and stick this in one of the holes of the grate. And you know what? It worked just fine. So let's go ahead, get it in there, get it started, and show you what it does. Now, we can start two different ways. You can either loosen up your cable feed and pull it out. That way, it's right about where you want it, snug it up, and get ready to go. Now, if I was not in a trainer, if I was in someone else's house, I would make sure that I've got my safety glasses on and my gloves on. But this is just a trainer. There's nothing ever been down this drain, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So you stick it in the hole like that, line up, pull the trigger, and like I said, keep it on a low speed. Now this actually goes in pretty fast. It's not gonna take very long to go all the way over and come out the drain on the end. Now the cool thing is while this is going in, the cable does not go in just a straight line. The cable actually snakes around and kind of wallows out. As you'll see from the camera up here, you'll see it spinning around. So what this is doing is actually cleaning the inside of the pipes. We've gone in about 5 or 6 feet in less than a minute. Now, if I didn't have this drill motor, if I was doing this by hand, it would take a little bit longer, but it's still gonna get in there. Now, remember, I'm on low speed. So what I would do at this point, if I felt like I got to the clog, that, you know, I felt something, I felt some resistance, maybe I feel like I've got it, I can back this up, but what I wanna do first is I wanna go ahead and speed it up 1 click, and I wanna loosen up the automatic feed. The reason being, I want the cable to just sit there and clean the inside of the pipe. As you see, it's spinning faster, and all that cable is doing is scraping off anything on the inside of the pipes. Now, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in reverse, turn it back down to low, and then retrieve my cable. And you do it the exact same way. Just pull the trigger, keep going slow, and let it come in. Okay, now to retrieve the snake, I'm gonna tighten up my automatic feed, put it in reverse, put it in low. Now I'm just basically reeling my cable back in. Now once I get down towards the end, I slow down, That way, if there's anything on it, I can pull it out, I can grab a hold of it with my hands, take it off the cable, do whatever I need to do. I can either reel it all the way in or just loosen it up, slide it back in. Now, one thing I want to tell you at this point, when you bring your cable in, you want a rag there. You want to be able to clean it off. Normally what I'll do in a situation like this is one of two things. I will either pull my cable all the way in, wipe it down with a rag, and then lubricate it, oil it. I want it to be clean. Now, sometimes I'll clean it when I'm testing my drain. So when I'm testing my drain, once I've done this, and I may do this a couple of times depending on how much crud I pulled back out or how bad it looked whenever I looked down in the drain to begin with.
Take that sucker up in the bag. I got it on my head.
At this point, what I would do is I want to be able to test it. So I'm going to take a bowl, I'm going to take a pot, I'm going to take like a pot lid cover. I'm going to take anything that will fit around this, set it down over it. Then I'm going to run the hot water until it comes up close to the threshold, or if I'm in a bathtub, I'll put 3 to 6 inches of water in it. Hot water for cleaning. Then when I'm ready, pull the cover and see how it drains. If I get that cyclonic action, I know it's cleaning really, really well. Now, a good thing about buying a tool like this, you can save money and you're not gonna need to call a plumber. By having this tool at your house, this is a great thing to keep under your lavatory, under your kitchen, out in the garage, anything at all like that, because you can use this to unstop a lavatory sink, a kitchen drain, a tub, a shower, anything with a small drain. Like I said, not a toilet. That drain's gonna be too big and you could get the cable tied up in there. I remember going out to a house one time and literally the customer said, we tried using a cable to clean out the toilet. One of these was laying beside it and I'm like, yeah, that will never work. So make sure you know what you're using it for. But the good thing is, this investment for under $50 is gonna keep you from calling a plumber. And you know what? Plumbers aren't cheap. So this is a way you can save money and take care of things yourself. Now, I was in the same situation earlier. I needed one to do this video and, well, I didn't have one here in the shop. So what I did, I went down to Lowe's because that's where the professionals go. When we need something that's close and quick, this is actually very similar to the exact same one I started with when I started my company 6 years ago. Now, I've upgraded since then, but for something around the house, this is a fantastic tool to have. And also, if you want to prevent future clogged drains, every now and then, run this down your shower drain, run this down your tub drain, and just let that cable clean the inside of the walls. This may keep you from having a clog that could cause damage to your house. I hope you got something out of this that'll help you save time, money, and make it convenient for you. And you realize this is something you can do. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, helping you make more money in the trades.